So what's going on, guys? So I wanted to touch on a bit of a topic with you before we get into this video, and it's a big update that I've been saying I wanted to tell you for a while. So basically I have been, well, let's say coachless for about 2 weeks now, and I've been just tracking food myself, brought my weight up just slightly, and I'm roughly sitting at about 80 kilos now. So I met up with my new coach that I've known him personally for about, I'd say 4 to 5 years, and I've decided to jump on board with him. So I am now part of Mike's team. So the link will be in the description box. Please go check it out, mikesteam.com.au. Check it out and you'll see exactly what family I'm part of now. And guys, I'm like over the moon to be part of that team. I've seen the condition Michael can bring, and it's time that I kick it into drive and did the right thing and joined him, and yeah, he will show me the way. So what Michael's program has set for me, my new training program, it's based on a 5-day split that we sat down together yesterday for about 2 hours and put together my diet and my training and my progress, how we're going to go with the future. So the plan is going into the end of July, where I go to Europe for 3 months. The plan is to get me, so now I'm about 80 kilos roughly, with a bit of water weight from the up in the carbs. So I'll probably fluctuate down to like 77, but the plan is to get me to, I'm currently 9.7% body fat off his caliper test. So the plan is to get me to 82 kilos at 6% body fat. So that's a big goal, and I'm excited to hit that. So basically the program that Michael put together for me, what it does is it looks at your overall PR, and it calculates the PRs you need to be at that body fat percentage and at that weight level. So it sets up PRs per session to hit an ultimate PR. And that's amazing. So I've got some big numbers to hit. So the program now sets me, the way I'm going to be training will be, I will have Monday off, I will train Tuesday, it's a chest session, then Wednesday is a back session with deadlifts, Thursday is shoulders, and then it's Friday off, Saturday is arms, and then Sunday is heavy leg session. So I'll go into more of the workouts, as the future videos come out. I'll explain what I'm doing per session, but that's how it's going to be, 5 days a week. There's no cardio in my program yet, which is something I've looked forward to in a while, because I've always been doing cardio. And also my programs, it's set for me, so it's tailored for me. There's a lot of volume in there, which I like as well. So that's something that I'm doing. So he's also controlling my diet. So now roughly my calories are sitting around 2,000. And a lot of his bodybuilders, he was showing me a couple yesterday, some of his bodybuilders are stepping on stage not even lower than 3,000 calories, and that's crazy. And he's got women there competing at 2,600 calories shredded on stage. So that's amazing, guys. That's something I'm looking forward to. I know he said like my calories are going to start going up because the training intensity is going up, and that's something I haven't had. I wanted that specific training that was designed for me, and I want to be aiming at goals that are accustomed to my body weight, my current PR. So this is gonna need more food. Even 2,000 calories is really low. So he says it's gonna go up more, and the reason why we're at 2,000 now is because I've been low calorie for a while. Just needs to see what my metabolic capacity is at the moment, and then we can work it up from there. So really excited to be part of Mike's family. So Mike, if you do watch this, thank you so much, man. And honestly, I'm such a humble guy as well. Like, he just takes his time and puts 100% effort with you each and every time, and you never feel like you're left alone. And that's something I wanted from a coach, to have that physical interaction with my coach. And yeah, just honestly excited. New venture, new journey, day one, excited. So guys, these are one of the meals I'm eating. So here I've got, it's 55 grams of brown rice, which is just boiled, so I'm not sure what that's, you know, cooked weight, but it's 55 raw. I've got 140 grams of chicken, 100 grams of vegetables, and I'm gonna eat this, and that's it, guys. So Mike's diets, you know, incorporate, he tracks my macros, but just sets out my meal plan. We set it out together, so I'll show you more. I'll do a full day of eating for you guys, but it's pretty like it's pretty the same for the, you know, the 2 weeks. So every 2 weeks I see Mike in person. You know, if I need anything, I'll flick him a message, an email, give him a call, which is pretty easy. So I'm gonna get this down, guys. If you want to know anything else, you know, just let me know. Again, links in description to mikesteam.com.au and my sponsors, as always, proteinking.com.au. Check them out, guys. I will see you over at the gym.
Taking a miraculous leap. They say I'm only dreaming when I hardly ever sleep. I put my being on this paper, bleed it out on every sheet. Feeling like a villain, murder beats and then repeat. I said I would, they said I couldn't. Shouldn't put it on blast. Still a student who would have thought every failure's an illusion now.
So warming up with 80 kilos on the bar, guys. So I just wanted to run through, you know, my program with you. So as you can see here, my program calls for 93 kilos for 10 reps as my first working set. So this goes off a 2-set scheme. So basically I warm up myself, and then I have one big set where I test, you know, completely how many I can do of that set weight. So the program I set up with Mike, my coach, you know, targets that weight for me to hit. So as you can see here, I managed to get 9 reps. So that then adjusts my current, you know, max, and then adjusts what I should be working at next week. So as you can see there, I'm going for 94, which I just upped it to 95 kilos to absolute failure. So here I only managed to get 7 reps of 95 kilos, which then goes and sets my new training max, or my 1 rep max, at 115 kilos, you know, as that max. So that's the way this style of training works, and the way this program works, you know, in accordance to what I can hit as a max. So after that, going into my incline bench. So here I had to hit, you know, 85 kilos, which I managed to, you know, hit it out for 7 reps. And then again, like I said, it goes and adjusts my max to 103 kilos. So then after I do the first working set, which, you know, I warmed up to this weight, I did 1 set and then warmed up, did my 1 set, and then it calls for the same amount to failure. So as you'll see here, I'll manage to get 6 reps, and then Danny will spot me on the 7th, which I don't actually count because this is just based on what I can lift alone. So I'm just going to run you through this program for the very first time, and then in future, you know, I'll let you just watch me train and I'll run through some of the bigger lifts, but I just wanted to give you an idea of how my current training is. So after this, you'll see that I'll move into the Incline Smith machine. Now, the Incline Smith is added into this routine as well. It's just, I guess, to cause more hypertrophy on the chests, you know, and just to get those more, you know, reps in there and get that extra volume for my chest, especially on the upper chest, because that's something that Mike pointed out as one of my lagging areas. So he wants to bring up my upper chest. So here I'm going for 80 kilos, which I managed to smash out for 10 reps. And this is after doing bench and incline bench. So I'm quite happy, you know, sets my Incline Smith max at 104 kilos. So that's not too bad. I mean, obviously that's not a, you know, a humongous number, but, you know, having 100 kilo max on incline isn't too bad. So as you can see here, going for 80 kilos now to failure. So 80 kilos to failure. And even though I got 10 in the first set, I managed to get 9 in the next set. So I'm relatively happy, but, you know, you will see, you know, a grinder here. So yeah, as I said, just trying to get that volume in. So it's feeling good overall, and, you know, I can't complain with how things are going. So as I would have said, I'm getting more calories in. So the only thing I can hope here is to, you know, progress further and see how I go from here. So over to the next exercise is the chest press. So my program here calls for, I think it's 14 reps, which I managed to hit, and that wanted 95 kilos. So I managed to get 14 reps of 95 kilos, which puts me at 132 kilo max for this machine. So it's a good thing that this machine is, this program is a really smart program. It actually, you know, can pinpoint how many reps you should hit of a set, because it asks for 14, and at the 14th rep I was practically, look at it, it's a grinder and a half. So you know, it's a really good system Mike uses, and that's why, you know, most of his bodybuilders, you know, are winning shows constantly. And you know, over here in Australia he's got a huge presence, and you know, that's why I've hired him. You know, it's a good thing, and I'm really excited. So after this, went to failure on this as well, and I only managed to get 12 reps. So after this, you'll see me moving into the dips. Now with the dips, what it asks for is to add my body weight, and it asked for 96 kilos, I believe, or 94 kilos. So what I did was I upped it to 100. So I'm roughly sitting under 80 kilos. So I added a 20, so it brings it around the 98 to 100 kilo mark, and I managed to get 14 reps. So here it wanted 93 of 14, and I managed to get 100 of 14. So when you actually do more than it asks, it just ups your PR. So it increases your PR. So it's, you know, working with how much you're able to do. So it increases my working volume for next week. So I love how this operates. You know, I've got it on my tablet, which works perfectly. So this is my second set here, going for the 11 reps to failure. So that's it, guys. Stick around and I will talk to you guys soon.
Alrighty guys, so we're done. Taking down 1 scoop of whey. Hashtag protein king. So tired and drained. Gonna get home, get some sleep, and we're back tomorrow for deadlifts. So session felt really good, guys. Hit some good numbers, as you would have seen in the voiceover, how my program is running. So that's my chest day. So tomorrow I'll show you how my back program is set up. Hope it's a little bit, you know, different for you guys. As you can see, it's a completely different program for me. So I'll be bringing you more, keeping you guys informed. And yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed the training clips and the voiceover. I will catch you guys tomorrow in the next session. Thank you guys as always. Don't forget to like the video if you did. Subscribe if you haven't. Join me on this journey, guys. So links in the description below for Mike's team and for Protein King, guys. And I will see you in the next video.
Things always happen, I know. People always leaving, I know. People always leaving, I know. Thoughts in my mind, too many thoughts in my mind, but I know I'll be fine.